Good morning, student. Yesterday, I have completed geometrical isomerism in carbon double bond carbon bond. So today I want to discuss about geometrical isomerism in if carbon double bond nitrogen compounds, if nitrogen compound. So this type of geometrical isomerism, student, this type of system name called as a syn or anti. These two groups must be different on one carbon, also on nitrogen atom. So here one lone pair with respect to Z. What is Z? You can later understand everything. If here this is aldehyde and this is one group of ammonium derivative. So here H2O out. So minus H2O, to make this double bond, this system is formed. CH3H, H and CH3 like this. So these two forms name called as a syn or anti. How we determine? See later. Like this is hydroxylamine, same composition H2O out. Okay, and this oxygen form. So many examples here. On this carbon, if I want to check this compound shows geometrical isomerism or not, so here carbon double bond carbon, this carbon have a different two groups and this nitrogen have a one lone pair and this OH group. So many confusions are here कि with respect to syn, with respect to anti, how we determine it. So reason, student, simply with respect to OH group, you not see here lone pair. With respect to OH, if this ethyl in same side, so this system is called as a syn system. And with respect to ethyl, this OH group in anti position, so this is anti. Not focus on lone pair. You focus only with respect to group. If we are saying with respect to methyl, this system is anti, and with respect to methyl, with this system is also what? Syn. Because first you choose group. Which group are attached? Here OH group are attached. With respect to ethyl, this is syn. With respect to ethyl, this is anti. If we are saying like this, if with respect to methyl, this system is anti. With respect to methyl, this system is syn, because this OH and CH3 group both are in same side. Now example second, if compound given like you and asked to you if this compound shows geometrical isomerism or not, so definitely you are saying कि both atoms attached this group is different. On the nitrogen, this group also different. So here 100% shows geometrical isomerism. So with respect to here Cn, this is syn system or anti system? What you are saying? With respect to NH2 group, you identify H group is in same side. So with respect to hydrogen, this is syn system, and with respect to this hydrogen in anti position of this group, so this is called as a anti. So now in this case, what is group? Hydrogen group, and this hydrogen in same side, so this is what? Syn system, and this is what? Hydrogen in opposite, so this is anti. But student, also we are saying with respect to methyl, this is anti, and with respect to methyl, this is syn, because this group, first you choose this group with methyl same side, now this is syn, but with respect to hydrogen, this is anti. So when you decide first group, that group is directly to anti position with respect you are seeing. Now here in fourth example, this is showing geometrical isomerism or not? So first student, all groups are must be different, but here this group is different, but on this nitrogen these two groups are same. So this compound not show geometrical isomerism. So geometrical isomerism in C double bond C compounds, just you focus which group are attached. All groups must be different, or here first you choose the group with respect to, you are saying syn or anti. With respect to this group, if this group another carbon group is same side, so name called as a syn. If with respect to this group, ethyl group must be different in anti position, so name called as anti. So you are also saying here with respect to ethyl, this is syn. With respect to ethyl, this is anti. With respect to ethyl. If here we are saying with respect to methyl, because this OH group is in, with respect methyl group, this is in anti position, so you are saying here anti with respect to methyl, and with respect to methyl you are saying this is syn. So this all summary about C double bond C geometrical isomerism. Now here we discuss about nitrogen system geometrical isomerism. Same student, if this compound is given and all group two group there will be a lone pair or different group are attached. So with respect to this you are saying that this is anti and this is syn. Why syn? Because this group both are same and this group both are anti position. With respect to hydrogen, this is syn, and with respect to this hydrogen, this is an anti position. With respect, if CO type system is given and question asked if this molecule shows a geometrical isomerism or not, so what you are saying? You are simply saying both atoms are present here are different. Oxygen also have a different atoms. So in between this molecule 100% shows geometrical isomerism. So if I want to identify this is syn or anti, so what you are saying? You are saying with respect to this HH group, this is anti position, and with respect to this H group, so this is syn position. So I hope you understand all the things about this geometrical isomerism on this system, C double bond nitrogen system and nitrogen system. So next I want to teach you a geometrical isomerism on a ring and geometrical isomerism if ring have a double bond or multiple bond on the system. So just please wait. So student, now geometrical isomerism due to the ring. So many conditions here. So first you focus at least two sp3 members of the ring must be disubstituted, and second condition, each of such member must be different group. That means first of all minimum 2 sp3 hybridized carbon atom present, minimum 2, more than this it is no problem, but minimum 2 have a sp3, and each such member must be different group. Say for example here, if this carbon is sp3 and this carbon also sp3, so here on this carbon two group must be different, and here also two group must be different. So condition here, U does not equal to V and X does not equal to Y. If in 4 member ring, U and V, X and Y also here, no problem. You can see this example. In 6 member ring, everywhere you can attach here. So condition only you see first condition, minimum 2 sp3 hybridized carbon must be present in the ring, and second condition that each such member on that carbon must be different. So that ring shows geometrical isomerism. In first case, so many problems I want to discuss you. In first case, this is what, student? sp3, because here one hydrogen, this is methyl and this also methyl or hydrogen, two groups different, hydrogen or methyl sp3, and two group different, two carbon on this ring is sp3 hybridized and both have different groups, so geometrical isomerism. One is cis, another is trans, and one is cis, another trans means, student, you can see here like this structure. If this is wedge, so this is cis form, this is wedge and this is cis form, and for this case one is wedge, another is dash, so this is trans form, so 2GI form. So cis form means this is same side. If you are here written both are in dash form, so dash form are in same side, or this is wedge form, both group coming outside, and dash form both group goes inside. So here if you present here dash both and here you present both wedge, both are same. That's why one is same, another is different. So different form is called as a trans form and same form called as a cis form. Now come example number 2. This is this hydrogen, this molecule shows GI because methyl hydrogen both group are different, and one group have sp3 here and hybridization also sp3, so geometrical isomerism. Now same, so geometrical isomerism. Now shows because here hydrogen and here also hydrogen, minimum two sp3 hybridized, yes, in this molecule sp3 minimum 2, and both group attached on this carbon both are different, also here both are different, so shows geometrical isomerism. Very easy concept, student. Now here only one hydrogen here, and here what, CH3. So in this case this is what, sp3, so condition not fulfilled. Why? Because minimum 2 and here what, only one, so not GI. But in this case sp3 minimum 2, yes, in this case 2 sp3 hybridized carbon, and both each carbon have a different groups. Bilkul correct, it is correct, hydrogen and here hydrogen. Now in this case both group are same, so not so GI. In this case this is what, student, sp3, this is what, sp3, and this is what, sp3. So GI or not? Yes, definitely so GI, because here hydrogen both group are different, minimum 2, but it have a more than 2, so condition is fulfilled. Very easily you can understand. So this molecule shows GI. Now come here, this shows GI or not? No sir. Why? Because this is sp3, but in this molecule only one sp3 hybridized, but condition minimum 2 sp3 hybridized, that's why this is not so GI. Now come here, yes sir, definitely so GI. Why? Because this is sp3 and both group have a different, here this is methyl and this is ethyl. In this case this is methyl and this is methyl, yes, both group different and both sp3 minimum 2, yes, definitely minimum 2, so GI. Now come here, this is same, no problem, but given molecule, student, here both group are different and minimum 2, so in between this carbon, this molecule shows GI. In this case this is sp3, but student this is sp2, so not condition fulfilled. Now come here, in this case this is hydrogen, so this molecule is sp3. Now in this case, student, this is hydrogen, so this molecule is sp3 and also one lone pair and one hydrogen, so both group different, and here also both group different, so GI. But in this case, student, this lone pair both are same, and this molecule only one have sp3, also one have sp3, but second condition not fulfilled. Why? One group have a different substituent, but another group not have a different, because here both are same lone pair. So condition not fulfilled. So that's why not shows GI. So hope so you understand all of you. So very easily concept I have given to you. That's why please focus. Now come here. Come here student. So GI. Yes sir. Definitely so GI. Yes. sp3. This is sp3. This is sp3. One hydrogen. One hydrogen. Both group are different. One methyl. One hydrogen. One methyl. One methyl. This is sp3. sp3. Yes. So GI. Now come student. Explain here. So GI. In this case. So GI because here. This is sp3. 4 carbons have a sp3 condition fulfilled, and every carbon have a different group. So why different? Because everyone have a hydrogen. Yes or no? So in hope student, if I want to ask, okay, sir, how many geometrical isomers are possible in a given compound? So I have here student 4 GI. How? One complete what? Wedge position. If one position is different, then one dash, another 3 are wedge, then another 2 have adjacent, 2 have dash, and 2 have wedge, and opposite 2 have dash, opposite 2 have dash and wedge. So you have seen 4, but in this case I want to ask, please student tell me how many GI. So student, you draw like this, sir. Every 3 have a wedge or dash, both are same, no problem. Sir, if we change another 1 wedge, 1 dash, and 2 wedge. If you change here 2 dash, 1 wedge, both positions same. So no change further required here. That's why given molecule have a 2 GI. In this case also student, how many? 2 GI because 2 what? 2 wedge or 2 dash, both are same, and 1 wedge and another dash. So one form is cis. If you want to draw here, sir, please draw a geometrical isomers here. So you can easily draw. One is wedge, another is wedge. This is same. Or you can draw easily. Both are dash, both are same. And you change here, sir. One is dash, another is wedge. So this form is cis form and this form is trans form. So based upon it, student, I have given to you everything due to the ring geometrical isomers concept. So based upon it, you can do every problem. In next lecture, I have complete and so many I will give you a concepts. In a ring, if have a double bond, then how we calculated geometrical isomers. So please keep it up, and student, do more practice for utilize the concepts. Okay, thank you.